Here we are, 21 acres, Okanogan County, Washington. In this video, I don't have any photos to share with you. We don't have a photographer out there yet. If you see this video, you want to go take a look at it, we'll pay you to go take photos. Just let us know. I've got a note down here at the bottom. What I'm going to do in this video is talk about access. That's going to be one of the biggest questions we have. I'm going to go over the location of this property, show you some of the details we have in the listing. Interested in what R1 zoning is, what you can do with the property, refer to the county website here. We've got that posted. We've also got a link to their site here. This might be different, might be the same, and their website numbers. So annual taxes here. We don't know what access is. We haven't got a photographer up there. You can use GPS coordinates to find this property. Legal description references ingress and egress. So, we are asking our buyers to perform their own due diligence on this property. We're open to cash offers. We do offer owner carry financing for almost all of our properties. When you read the legal description right here, though, it does mention this ingress egress, which means public access or like a right of way. And it also mentions a 60-foot easement. So your keyword is easement. Now, this is on this legal description. It's on this property, meaning that the people or the property owners nearby, maybe this, I didn't read that close enough, but maybe the easement's right here. This gives, multiple people access past this property, right? All these landowners get access past this property. So what you'd have to look at, and you could have a due diligence consulting company do it. You could do it yourself. You could contact the county to send you all these legal descriptions. You could get a title company to do it too. But all these properties have legal descriptions just like ours. And if those match, 60-foot easement on the east side or west side, public ingress egress. So that would mean that all these have some sort of easement on it. And so there technically is access back here. And maybe it's these properties have easements. Maybe it's easements coming from this way, but it is, they don't just make, the goal of subdividing these areas isn't to make all these properties inside that aren't touching a public road or a main road inaccessible. Do you have issues when you're out there? Maybe physically you can go check this property out. I don't know. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, but maybe physically you can check this property out. And it's easily, you can take this road and there's a dirt road that gets back there. We're trying to get a photographer out there, so we will have some feedback on that, but that's just something to note. There could be plenty of people using these properties. If we zoom in, we do see a road. See what I'm talking about here? So physically, I don't know what's going to exist, but from aerial imagery, it looks like there's a pretty decent dirt road coming up from down here that gets you to the property. Over here, maybe not so much. I don't see any dirt roads over here. But looking at this, that dirt road goes to all these properties. So are people using these for hunting properties, recreational lots? This is a two-track. This is a dirt road getting back to these properties. Like I said, physically, are there gates up? Are there fences? Is everything fine and dandy? I don't know. But I do know when you get up here, the views are going to be pretty cool overlooking this valley. There's a lot of water. It's a really pretty area. This is Northeast Washington State. I didn't even touch on that yet. That's where we're at, Northeast Washington State. I share this link with everybody. It's in our listing right here. If you go down to Google Earth link right here, and then here's GPS coordinates. Let's take a look at where this property is. I'm also going to pull up Onyx maps, and I can show you as well. That's going to be helpful maybe in visiting a property like this. Something off-grid, something backwoods. Common question, just touching on utilities. There's nothing back here. This is off-grid. You're going to be looking at maybe installing a well, septic, or just using it for hunting, off-grid living, recreation, maybe even an investment. But we are in Okanogan County, and this is Northeast Washington. Really a stunning area. Lots of vegetation, lots of rivers, lots of outdoor recreation to be had. And this is really rural as well. Like across the country, all these rural places are growing quite a bit. People are kind of flocking out of the cities. So we're seeing a higher demand for these type of properties. You can also use the GPS coordinates let's do it here, in Onyx. So Onyx has an app on your phone, and you can download these maps so that if you lose cell phone connection on the way to these properties, you have some access points, right? We've got elevation at 2,000 feet, owner's information, and you can see adjoining lots, right? This is all private ownership. This is some sort of farm here. Here's some of those roads that we saw on Google Earth, more established roads. And if you zoom in, I don't see, you can see the dirt road, but there's not much indication as to what we have, what we're looking at. So again, it's an adventure. We're asking buyers to do their own due diligence, which we're open to offers for those interested. This is a cool property. There's definitely needs to be some due diligence done. Access is a gray area for me. Like I said, the goal of subdividing these areas isn't to landlock everybody in here. So, more than likely, there's easements going all the way back here and there's legal access. More than likely, there's physical dirt road going back there, and that's what a lot of people want. They don't want some paved road going to the property. So, again, these are things that I see from working in the land industry for a while. Those would be my assumptions. Now, when you get out there, things might be different. It will be an adventure. We ask buyers to maybe explore our blog page. Just make sure you're doing your due diligence on your own end. So, again, 21 acres, Okanogan County. Give me a call if you have questions. My name's Miles, 605-299-5553.